ChatGPT, everybody's talking about it. Everybody's saying, oh my God, this is going to change the world. It's going to change your business. It's going to make you obsolete. They don't know what they're talking about. You can use ChatGPT and artificial intelligence to do work that would require hours of labor, of manual typing and figuring things out. Now you can get it done in a quarter, in a eighth of a time. These people that tell you that they know how to use GPT, I've watched some of their videos, they don't know jack. But I know a little thing or two about Chat GPT, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you how to write Facebook ads, how to write Google ads, how to write clauses and provisions for your contracts, how to write text messages, how to do so many things. Even maybe write a message to your wife or girlfriend and let them know how much you care. Maybe not, but let's go ahead and see what I can do for real estate. So here's a window for Chat GPT. I'm going to stop calling it that because I get tongue twisted and I know I'm going to say it incorrectly and you're going to give me a bunch of crap and baloney in my comments. So from now on, we'll just call it the machine. Let's talk about one of the things that the machine can do, which is how to write compelling emails, how to write emails to your prospects, letting them know how much you care to buy their house for very little pennies on the dollar and let them feel good about it. In this example, I'm going to share with you how is the best way to do it and how to do it incorrectly. This first one is going to be how to do it incorrectly. In this example, I'm going to paste a comment here that says, can you write me an email, including subject line, for a motivated seller that just subscribed to my email list? This is an example of how to do it incorrectly. When I type that into Chat GPT or the machine, here's what I get. Just give you some generic BS. That's all it does. So what you want to do is you want to give it prompts, and prompts are the way to direct it. You have to think of this as a turret of information, of goodness, that then you have to be able to point in the right direction to be able to massage in a way that then will give you the output that you want. So here I'm going to give you a better example, and I'm going to walk you through this example. Here's what I wrote. Can you write me an email, including subject line, for a motivated seller that just subscribed to my email list? Because this one here that they gave us is just a bunch of generic BS. Now, I put in some additional information. This prospect is a motivated seller that is considering selling their property to a real estate investor and may be on the fence. They have reservations about leaving money on the table. However, they like the idea of selling quickly and avoiding having to list with an agent because they're just horrible, making repairs and waiting a long time to sell. Make sure that there is a call to action for them to reply to the email if they're interested. Also, mention that they can reach out and we are not going to be pushy. We will do our best to give them a good offer. They have nothing to lose by reaching out. Make the email conversational and with a tone of excitement for them to reach out and for us to help them. Please write the email with no more than 2 sentences per paragraph. Now, that is a great prompt, if I say so myself. Let's hit that button here. See what happens. Look at this thing. Look at that. Look at this email as you're writing it. We understand that you're a motivated seller looking for a quick and hassle-free way to sell your property. We appreciate your interest. We would like to offer our services to help you achieve your goal. And your company, we specialize in buying properties directly from motivated sellers just like you. We understand that you have reservations about leaving money on the table. We're not pushing. So you can see that by taking the time to add layer of information, then now that gives us a better output. So that is a way to write an email to a motivated seller using the machine. Let's talk about another way to use the machine, and that is to have it write compelling ad copy for me to run Google Ads, because Google Ads is tough. You have a lot of wholesalers clicking on your ads, a lot of realtors that don't know what they're doing, and a lot of looky-loos. But so you want to make sure you have good copy, you attract the right people, and that's what we're going to do here with the machine. Now, we're going to open up a new chat here. We always want to open up a new chat when we're starting a brand new conversation. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to be, again, more specific. So why show you the wrong way to do it when I can show you the right way to do it from the very beginning? That's what my wife said. All right. So can you write me a compelling copy for Google Ads targeting property owners searching for a solution to sell their property? Now, I'm going to give it a couple of parameters. Please provide me with the following variation. I want 3 headlines, 6 descriptions. The headline should be no more than 30 characters. Why do I say that? Well, because there's a character limit with Google Ads. So again, I want to be very specific. The description should be no more than 90 characters. Again, giving it parameters. So I'm going to hit the button here, the machine roulette button, and see what happens. Headline, sell your home quickly. So all these are phrases that are great. to use for Google Ads. Get a cash offer in 24 hours. Sell your house in any condition. No commissions or fees. Trusted home buyers. We'll handle everything for you. This is perfect. I can literally take this, copy and paste it, put it into my Google Ads, and off to the races I go, finding motivated sellers. Next, we're going to write an ad for one of my favorite ways to find motivated sellers, which is Facebook advertising. Now, in this scenario, I'm going to give you an example of how to do it poorly and then how to do it correctly. I'm going to open up a brand new window because I'm starting a new thread. You'll notice that I do have ChatGPT Plus. They charge an extra $20. So when you go there, you don't have to wait because too many people are using it. I don't like to wait. I like VIP. So that's why I selected that. I'm going to copy and paste here. Can you write me compelling Facebook ad targeting people that may be interested in selling their home quickly for cash? I'm going to type that in, hit enter. And as you can see, it's spitting out the ad copy. It's okay. It's not the best, somewhat generic. If you can read through that, you can also pause the video. Attention homeowners, you need to sell your home quickly. Key elements of this ad include, now, this is the ad here. It gave you additional stuff here, right? Pain points, benefits, etc. Because you didn't give it that much to work with. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add layers of instruction. So we're going to start here, brand new. Actually, we're going to start with the same one here. And I'm going to give it clarification. So one of the clarification is I'm going to make it more conversational. Hey there, homeowner. Do you need to sell your home fast and for cash? We totally get it. Whether you're dealing with foreclosure, inherited, our team of experts. So you notice that it changed a little bit. Now I'm going to add another layer. It's a little bit too wordy. So what I'm going to say is I'm going to ask it to break it up into shorter paragraphs. So I'm going to say break up so that there's no more than 2 sentences per paragraph. So I type that in. And off to the races you go. As you can see, it's rewriting that with shorter paragraphs. So it makes it easier for the prospect to read. Now, I'm going to say, you know what? I want to add some urgency. I'm going to say rewrite with urgency. So again, time is running out and you need to sell your home fast for cash. We're here to help. Whether you're facing foreclosure, inherited property, you need to move ASAP. So it's adding a layer of urgency. Let's see if we can maybe we can add some humor. I say rewrite with humor. See what it does here. It's more like a burden than a blessing. Don't worry, we won't judge whether you're dealing with pesky tenants. Our team of experienced real estate investors is ready to give your home the TLC it needs. Say goodbye to the stress. So you can see it, modified it. All these ads are good. There is one thing here. You don't want to use the word you. So rewrite, eliminating the word you. So now it's more generic because Facebook doesn't like you speaking directly to somebody and saying, you have a problem property. Your house is ugly. Your house stinks. Your house is a mess. And I'm going to buy it because you are horrible for living in the way you've been living. You don't want to say that. In general, you don't want to say that to people because it's not bad. It's not good to say that. But when you say it that way, Facebook doesn't like using the word you in the ad. So by doing it, by removing the word you, we're making it more of, hey, everyone, I'm looking to buy crappy houses. It's not saying, hey, you person that has a crappy house. So that is a way to use ChatGPT for writing a Facebook ad. Let me give you another example of how to start off with this thing on the right foot. Because if you start off on the wrong foot, even if you're appending to this and even if you're making adjustments, you're still working from a poor foundation initially. I don't know what the hell's wrong with this mic. Gosh. All right. So what we're going to do is we are going to copy this and we're going to paste here a different message. Can you write me a compelling Facebook ad targeting people that may be interested in selling their home quickly? The prospect is on the fence about selling the property without listing with an agent and has some concerns. The benefits of them selling directly to an investor are, and I list them, I give it some help. They can sell quickly. They can sell the home without making repairs. The ad should be conversation in tone, showing excitement for helping the prospect. Are you thinking of selling your home but hesitant about listing it with an agent? We understand your concerns, but we're here to help. As investors, we can offer you a hassle-free experience that allows you to sell property quickly. Put your needs first. I don't know why it stopped. Did it stop? Is it like, that's interesting. Oh, it's still working. Look, you see the little dots on the lower right-hand corner over there? It's like waiting. I don't know. Maybe we're just too strong for ChatGPT. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to use ChatGPT to write us an email selling a property. When you have a property that you have under contract and you need to sell it, you need to sell that property. You need to sell the sizzle. I've seen so many bad emails and it's just like horrible. Nobody's going to buy your property. You got to make it sing. And so that's what we're going to ask the machine to do. So again, under the umbrella of making sure that we give it as much information as we can, I'm going to put, I have a property that I'm looking to sell. Can you write me an email promoting the property to someone? The beginning of the email should state huge opportunity, over $150,000 in equity, 3 bedrooms, 2 bath house. The property is located in Miami, Florida. Let them know that I have photos of the property and more information that I can include if they reply back to the email. Also, let them know that I got their information from investorlift.com. I highly recommend it. Link in the description. That's what we use to find buyers. As being a buyer in the area, explain that I'm a wholesaler and I'm looking to assign my contract. Make the email conversational and casual, as if we're friends already, and I'm excited to share this information with them. Break up the email into paragraphs that are no more than 2 sentences each. Include my information. Don't call me here because that's not my phone number. Cris Chico, phone number, and Cris at mygreatdomain.com. And then I'm going to hit the send button, and now it's going to give me that email. Hope you're doing well. Came across information on Investor Lift. Look at that. Look at that email. Now, here's the thing. Can you write this email yourself? Yes, maybe. I don't know. Maybe you're not as eloquent as I am writing things out. But even if you are, it would take you some time to write that, to sit down and to ponder it and write and configure the sentences and put it all together. But here, I wrote that little outline in a matter of less than a minute. And then now I've got an email here that I can send out. Is it the most glorious email that you've ever read in your life? No, but it'll do. It's certainly a lot better to send this email out after 1 minute of typing than to sit at your computer and labor over another email that's going to take you 30 minutes to figure out. That's where the true value in this software is. The next email is we're going to do the dreaded cancellation email. You know how that goes. You have a property that you're trying to sell. You thought it was a hot deal, but it's a turd, a big effing turd. And now you got to let the owner know that, hey, buddy, that's it. It's the end of the road for you and I. Don't mean to make fun of that, but hey, I can't but laugh because my dog is roaming around. Apparently, she sees that it's okay to be here while I'm making videos. Nevertheless, let's go ahead and then write that email, because you and I both know that we're good people. We would labor over that email. We would write every single word in such a way that the person didn't feel upset, that they were happy that we let them down, and they were happy that they got a chance to interact with us. That is what the intent of the email will be. But that takes a long time to write an email like that. But with a machine, we can get that done in a minute. So as always, we're going to open up a brand new chat, and I'm going to write here a little instruction here. And that instruction says, can you write me an email that is canceling a contract that I have a property that I have with a property owner? Make the email with emotion and truly sorry that we have to do this. We want to wish them the best of luck and thank them for giving us the opportunity to help them. Make the tone of this email conversational and casual. And let's see what it gives us. I hope this email finds you well. I'm writing to inform you that we have made the decision, the difficult decision to cancel the agreement, our contract with you. I want to begin by expressing how truly we are for inconveniencing or disappointing, or for any inconvenience or disappointment that this may cause you. We understand that this may come as a surprise, but please know that this decision was not made lightly. We have carefully considered all of our options and have concluded that this is the best course of action. You can pause the video, you can read the rest of it, but man, oh man, this is like a novel. This here is amazing. And it only took me less than 15 seconds to be sorry, and the machine did all the work for me. Just imagine what else. I have a special one at the end. It's going to blow your mind. The next one is a rather difficult one. What if you have a property on the contract, you're selling it, you have a buyer, but now there's a tenant, and now you have the difficulty of figuring out how to get this thing to close and get your money and be able to get the buyer to buy this thing with the tenant in there and all those problems. And so now you have agreed to this and everybody's on the same page, but now you got to write an addendum of contract that's going to be able to articulate exactly what is needed, and so that way you can get paid and everybody is a-okay, and in case the crap hits the fan, then at least you're covered. Well, ChatGPT is going to help you here tremendously. And as always, you know the drill. We're going to open up a brand new window here, and we're going to copy and paste my carefully crafted email here. And this took me less than a minute to write. Can you write me a few clauses for an addendum to a contract? Below you will find the clauses. I need them explained in a language that is detailed and precise. Notice the instructions that I'm giving this thing. The property owner will stay at the property for 30 days after closing. They will pay $1,000 for disability. There's going to be a deposit held by the title company after they vacate the property. But if they don't vacate the property, they will forfeit this. All other terms and conditions of contract shall remain the same. And we hit that roulette wheel of ChatGPT, and lo and behold, look what happens here. Wow. The property owner will stay. Let's take a look at these here. These normally, if I were to write this, and listen, I don't have a law degree, but I'm Puerto Rican attorney at law. So I have a degree from University of Puerto Rico. I got it through eBay. That's a joke. I don't want any problems. Property owner will stay at the property for 30 days after closing. This clause specifies that the current owner of the property will continue to reside in the property for a period of 30 days. So it's, pretty good detail. They will pay $1,000 for the stability. This clause. So it goes here. There is going to be a deposit held by the title company after they vacate the property. But if they don't vacate, they will forfeit this. This clause outlines that a deposit will be held by the title company as security to ensure that the property, if the property owner fails. So it gave us, it fleshed this out rather well, enough that we can use this. This is truly amazing. Now, let's go to the final chapter, the final thing that ChatGPT can do for your life. More than real estate, we're going to start off with a new chat is here, and here's what I'm going to write. I want you to write a Valentine's Day card for my wife. I want it to be filled with love and admiration. Make sure to mention that we have been married for 20 years. It feels like we just met. She takes my breath away. She is my soulmate. Please say how much I love her. And also make sure to write this with humor, admiration, and excitement. And let's see what happens here. Oh my God. This is amazing. Now, if ChatGPT can do this for a Valentine's Day card, just imagine what it could do for your real estate business. Now, again, as you saw, it all depends on the input you give it. If you give it a general question, how do I wholesale real estate? It's not going to work. People are out there telling you, oh my God, it's going to change the world. Well, it's not going to change the world. All right. It's going to ruin your business. If it ruins your business was meant to be ruined, because it shouldn't be ruined by the machine. Now, if you want to take some of this ad copy that I created and put it into play, then you want to make sure you watch my video that will appear here or there. I never know where it is. And that is a video on how to find motivated sellers on Facebook. You can take that video, take the ads that I created, pause the video, screenshot it, whatever you want to do. And I guarantee they're going to have amazing success with artificial intelligence.